Yo, it's Marcus or Morstini back with another video. Today we are playing some PUBG Mobile. It has been, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a very long time, and I am glad to be back. Here's my stats. As you can tell, I'm a god, bro. I mean, I've never lost. I've also never won. So there you go. I love how my guy's barefoot. He's gonna be barefoot and running around in the woods and shit. Or in the city in this case, because I'm in the same city almost the entire game. So part of this commentary, I'll be talking about all kinds of shit, PUBG. Eventually I'll get into some other stuff, but first of all, I want to start off like this was obviously Throwback Thursday, but it's not getting uploaded on Throwback Thursday. It's getting uploaded on Flashback Friday, I guess. So I'm still going to title it Throwback Thursday, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes shit happens, and this is one of those times. So yeah, power went out last night, couldn't get things going, and I tried to record like my most exhausted commentary ever because I was trying to go to sleep. Power goes out, and next thing you know, power goes back on, so then it wakes me up. Just a whole nightmare. Try to record the commentary. I'm exhausted, so it just doesn't work out for me. Here we are, we land in the city. You're going to see me just switching up settings because I usually play COD Mobile, and everything's weird and funky over here in the PUBG lands, so definitely going to be some switcherooing around. I definitely enjoyed coming back to this game. I played it for a good bit back in 2019, about October. Beginning of October, I was playing a lot then before COD Mobile released. And then once COD Mobile released, I deleted it and never touched it again. So I haven't really seen this game develop over the course of time simply because I haven't been playing it. I do like this game. And I do think it's probably better than Fortnite Mobile by a large margin. I just don't think it's better than COD Mobile at all in any way, shape, or form. I would say, like, even from a BR perspective, COD Mobile's BR is right there. Like, it's not like it's far behind or anything. And from the multiplayer side, like, this game has, like, a multiplayer aspect of the game. Hashtag giving this guy the teabags. It's not even close. COD Mobile's multiplayer side trumps it by a large margin. And COD Mobile has zombies for those who really want to be into zombies. So it's not even a question what the better game is. COD Mobile, customization-wise, how the game feels, looks, plays, it's all better there. But I'm not saying PUBG isn't great. I think PUBG is one of the best mobile games to ever release. I mean, it's up there with Tetris, bro. So I don't want to come off like I'm only giving this game shit. I do think this is a great game. That's why I'm coming back to it. And I want to make it like a special thing, so my first game back, obviously, you saw my record, and it's, you'll see if you stay there in the video, it got interesting. You know, it's weird because I haven't gotten used to the buttons, and I didn't make them big enough, so I kept missing them. It was interesting, but obviously, this is a long video, and I made a post about it, a video about it, so you know how it's going to go in the end. Yeah, so I do pretty good, get a lot of kills, whatever. Some things I want to touch on with PUBG. I've always loved like the natural BR feel, right? You got to land, you got to pick up stuff, and then you go fight with whatever you pick up, right? Obviously, part that sucks is some people just have better luck. You know, they pick up like good armor and you don't, or they get a sniper and you don't, right? Like in this video. So I just kind of think the randomness that it offers with like those drops and stuff, and like whether those guns are better than other guns, I don't know how I feel about that. But I know that was always a problem in Rules of Survival. For those who have played Rules of Survival, yeah, that game. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know about that game. That game, I have nothing to say, bro. What an interesting game that was. I used to love it, though. I definitely preferred ROS to PUBG, strictly from the BR perspective, because that was all it had. We only had BR. That being said, let's talk about this gun. I got this like EBR and a UMP. I think I used the UMP like the whole game. Maybe like at one point in time I drop it, but I'm pretty sure I used the UMP the whole game. Trying to get my Modern Warfare 2, 3 vibes on. Speaking of Modern Warfare 3, coming out soon. Modern Warfare 3 trailer just released yesterday, the day before. Looks interesting. There's a lot of good things coming out. Tax rent, slide canceling. Doors are gay-ish. I don't care for doors personally, so call it what you want, but I don't like doors. Just going back and forth, slamming through doors, not a fan of that. And yeah, guns are going to be good. All the old maps are coming back. No new maps. I don't know, $1 billion company and they can't make new maps. Whatever, man. That's just kind of a whole sidebar I just went on. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's discuss some other things, mainly PUBG. Looting, like I was talking about, I enjoy looting. I feel like jumping, when you shoot, you should still be able to shoot. So not being able to do that, I don't care for. I would much prefer to be able to jump and shoot same time. Even though I'm a thumbs player, I still feel like that's a better way to make your game. Not that I'm trying to tell them how to make a game. I'm just saying that's how I feel personally. And yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Another thing I wanted to hop on as part of this whole thing is this game has been like, I don't even know. It's probably one of the most popular games in the world. It has been for like a really long time. So I definitely think that this game deserves some more respect in that regard. And it's definitely like a, what do you call it? Like culturally, like this game has just been like a phenomenon. Like a phenomenon. That's not really the word I'm thinking of, but like, oh shit, look at that guy. That guy got shit on. He's pretty much the only guy that shoots back in this entire game until like the very end. When like, I guess that's what I was confused about. Are there bots in this game? It would not surprise me if there are bots. I found the lobby so fast, I was mind blown. It's like some COD Mobile level of lobby finding. Like you just queue in and next thing you know, you're in the lobby. So definitely interesting to figure that out. I don't know if there are bots in here or not. I don't really feel like they gotta be bots. I don't know how you know. Usually they just like walk back and forth or they shoot at each other or something happens. I don't know. Maybe I'm killing bots. Somebody could comment that down below if you know from watching this gameplay and you're like, that's bots. He's just shooting bots the whole time. Because that's how COD Mobile BR is. COD Mobile BR, you just shoot bots. That's it. That's the whole thing. Run around the map, shoot bots. That's all you do. That's the whole game. You run around the map and shoot bots. I don't want to say that people who play that suck, but people who play that suck. I feel like I just offended like all the COD Mobile player base that plays that. But whatever. I'm not wrong. I'm right. Anyway, let's discuss the PUBG. Like, as you can see right here, I'm just kind of like testing things out, changing things up, scopes and whatnot, because I've obviously not seen these scopes in 3.5+ years. I had a lot of fun. I don't think I even really covered that. This game's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I definitely think I will come back and play this game more often, especially if other people want to see it and like want me to post it, then I would definitely do that. I just opened my refrigerator. Sorry for the loud bangs. I also definitely do believe that it's, what do you call it? Like the whole COD Mobile thing is, I'm getting kind of bored of it. So like coming back to this other game and playing it and having some fun kind of reminds me, like, I was doing the Road to Diamond thing. My goal was to get all the guns diamond in COD Mobile, and then coming back to here was like, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not what I should do. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like going with the flow, whatever I feel like doing, however I feel like doing it. Obviously, right now, my favorite game to play is probably Baseball Superstars 2023. I've been playing that a lot. That's like my go-to thing. Playing COD Mobile right now. I've already hit Legendary in both modes. It took me like literally a day, 24 hours of actual playtime max. Like I played like less than 100 games of MP to hit it. So that's pretty crazy. Another thing I want to touch on is I hadn't uploaded for a bit. I took like a 2-week hiatus, so hopefully nobody's mad about that. The flank right there, y'all saw that pop up if you are watching the video. Big fan of the flank. I don't know if anybody else watches the flank. I watch every single one of them. I'm a big fan of it. So I'll be watching that probably the next day, probably today, as I'm recording this commentary, because this is the following day after the gameplay, since I fell asleep and the power went out and all that crazy shit that happened last night. Also, kind of wanted to touch on some other things in terms of like, what's it called, bro? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the graphics. I don't know how I had like the hardest time ever with graphics. Whatever. Graphics of this game, I feel like it's improved from what I recall. I feel like that should be the case with any game that's this old. They should obviously get better over time. But it does look good. I spend most of my time running around looking at the map and shit, so Everything looks good. I don't like having to pull out my knife, and like my knife is the same place as my smoke and my grenade, so that's really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Energy drink of the day, by the way, that I'm drinking is gonna be 3D grape. So that's the purple can for anybody wondering, and it's delicious. So delicious and nutritious. You'll hear me open it up as I record this video in a few moments. Also, kind of want to talk about some energy drink reviews and other channel things. Listen to this beautiful sound. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Tastes fantastic as well. Also want to talk about my other shorts, energy drink shorts. Kind of like drink a lot of energy drinks, so now it's really hard to find energy drinks I want to review. Like, only one I really have on like my list of stuff is Gorilla Mind. And I don't really know if Gorilla Mind is my thing, you know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go ahead and turn on my water. Sorry for the sounds. Yeah. Interesting stuff in terms of the reviews. Like Smart Energy, I've been seeing a lot. Celsius, I don't really want to care to do because Celsius tastes like garbage. Smart Energy tastes like garbage, whatever it's called. The amino drink tastes like garbage. It's just like, I review it and I'm like, it kind of sucks. Just review after review after review. I just don't know how I feel about doing that. So I've kind of cut back on that. I want to do like top 3s, top 5s if it's a big brand like Bang or Monster. So bottom 3s, I could do bottom 3s. And like the bottom 5, I don't know. Like they're worst. Like the bottom 3 makes more sense. But I haven't really gotten into that as much. Mostly top 5s and top 3s. Because obviously the bottom ones, I'm not going to want to buy. So I would just post a picture of it instead of actually buying the can. Why would I purposely buy an energy drink that sucks balls? I wouldn't do that unless I was trying to review it. So if I was trying to review it, then I wouldn't have drank it before, and I wouldn't know it sucks balls. That's why I'm trying it to figure that out. Anyway, total fucking whatever. Anyway, kind of it for PUBG. I don't really know what else I had to say about this. Just I do end up clutching up some stuff along the way. I didn't remember that in PUBG, like, you can't respawn, I don't think. So I wouldn't really plan on finding out how to respawn. So, I mean, just win all your gunfights. That's all I could say. I really wanted to snipe, and I did get 2 in this game. So you'll see that towards the end. I get one of those lucky drops, and they just fall in my lap, and I can snipe. So that was fun. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed doing that. I also got the opportunity to, open up a couple of those drops. The other one gave me a Groza, just for future reference, because I'm going to be covering some other topics. The Groza was in Black Ops Cold War, for anybody who's watching this plays a lot of COD. Black Ops Cold War, a great game. Maybe not great. In terms of CODs, it's a good game. I always describe it as good, and I describe Black Ops 4 as great, but I'm a BO4 lover, so just don't, you know what I mean? I'm a BO4 lover. No, don't get all over me like that, but I love BO4. It's my favorite COD of the last 5 or 6 years. It's not even close. It's really not even close. Also, kind of wanted to touch on some other stuff. I hadn't been able to do like a full weekly recap in a while. Sorry if I faded out. I'm like getting changed and trying to record this at the same time because I'm busy. I got places to be and things to do, and I don't have time to do them. So, yeah, that's the situation I'm in at the moment. I've been like super busy. That's why I kind of like missed all that time trying to do that stuff. So let's go ahead and some gameplay notes to add on to here. Just kind of looting around. Like I said, I love the natural BR style and just like actually finding things off the ground, putting them to use, and just making things work out. Suppressor right here. I don't know if that like affects damage range like it does in other games, or if that's just not how that works. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but I definitely took off a flash hider because I know in any game ever made, the flash hider doesn't really have a use. So I'm not going to even bother with it. Got the drop coming down. I got lost for a second looking for this drop. I guess I'm just mentally just not there. Like I look up, it's there. Check for enemies, and back, and like where's the drop at? It should be right here. Where's it at? I'm confused. Did it not drop yet? Oh, didn't see it. Apparently you might have saw the red smoke in the top left corner. Just completely lost in the sauce. I mean, you have never seen a gentleman like this find a guy though, so maybe I heard that gentleman right there. He probably did see the drop, and luckily I didn't, so I just ran into him and shot him in the face. That's actually pretty solid. Now, where the hell am I going? I'm really just lost. I really am. Finally, use my brain. Yeah. Pretty much just going to hit this drop, find out what gun's in here. Could be good, could be bad, could be amazing, could be dog shit. Who knows? Run into probably the hardest thing ever. Oh shit, a person. Okay, I don't remember this. See, this is a bot. Is this a bot? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think that's a bot. I don't know how you know, but I got a feeling that's a bot. But don't put my money on it. I don't know. Seems like a bot. Acts like a bot. Opens doorways. Stands in the doorway. Closes the door. Acts like a bot. So that's a bot in my book. Anywho, I'm trying to figure out a way to climb up there because obviously I couldn't climb on the propane thing. And trying to circle, aim, jump onto the wall, hop onto the building, and hop into the top of the roof or whatever. Don't really know if that's working out for me. Accidentally randomly pinged through the building over here into the ground or something. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I'm a novice PUBG player because I don't ever play this game. Trying to jump, but white men can't jump, and my character's a white guy, so that ain't happening. Hopefully nobody takes offense to that. Yeah, still doing the same old thing, man. Just hopping on the wall, trying to get in there. Eventually, I look to my left and realize there's a big old building that I can go onto the roof of and just hop right across. But yeah, that's just what's going on right now. And yeah, it's interesting. Interesting game. I definitely could have edited this section out, me just on the hunt to actually get the supply drop or whatever you want to call this thing. And 20% battery notification right there. Kinda sucks when I play COD Mobile because it pops up and I'll be like mid gunfight and die, and then my game lags for a couple seconds. Like, kind of sucks. Ghillie suit, also love that. I love that in ROS. I think back when ROS dropped, you can get a ghillie suit out of there. Maybe long time ago. We're talking like 2016, early 2017. I don't even know. So long ago. Pick up the sniper. Yeah, the AWM. I believe that was also in Rules of Survival, along with the Barrett and whatever the other one is, like the L96A1 looking sniper rifle that was in that game. If you know, then you can put that in the comment section down below. I'd love to try to remember that, but probably wouldn't be able to remember that. Another drop coming down, by the way. I just kind of chill out for a bit. I'm kind of like, I just want to win, I want to win my game instead of like losing. And there's a ton of people left. The circle just never closes. And that's one thing, man. The pace of play for BR, generally speaking, if you want to win, is so slow, it's nauseating. Here we go. I see the 8x scope for the first time. Obviously, I'm loving that. That's nice and clean and clear and beautiful. Not what I had before with the 4 or the 6 or the 3 or the 2x scopes. None of those really did that for me. This one's gorgeous, and I'm just excited to actually use it for the first time in years. Yeah, pretty much what's going on in the game right now. I'll just kind of hop in and out discussing that. I know this is like my longest video that I've ever made. Probably up there with the Arena Breakout 10-cent scam. Look at this guy. Okay. I mean, I don't miss shots. That video was also very long, and I kind of like messed up the live comm, but I'm not going to change it purely because all you really need to know is the title. Like 10 cents newest cash grab, because that's really what it is. It's 10 cents newest cash grab. Also, as I'm recording this video, some new stuff broke out that I'm including here, kind of as like a, what do you call it? Just another part of this, because this commentary's gone on for like 3 days now, and I'm just like, this is such a long video that I didn't even realize it would be this difficult to make. Robert Quinn got into a car accident. He's in Somerville, South Carolina, which I'm from near there, so I'm very familiar with the area. But he got into a hit-and-run accident. Very interesting scenario here. Not really sure how this is going to play out for him. It doesn't seem very good. He's had a couple of small fines. I mean, he's a millionaire, and he's having to pay fines of like a few $100s each. So that's like pocket change for that man. Like, I don't know. Apparently, he slapped a woman in the face multiple times, which is just crazy. I don't know. That just sounds crazy to me, slapping a woman in the face multiple times. And, like, that's just how I read it. That just sounded, like, the way I read it when I read it, it's just like she got slapped once. Not once, but twice. Like, just a crazy little scenario they got going on over there. But that's kind of a close to home thing for me. So I just thought that was a story. Came out today. You may not have seen it yet, but interesting stuff right there. Definitely don't need to draft him as my defensive player in fantasy football. I do defensive players in leagues if I can coax everybody else into doing it. If you've never done fantasy football with defensive players, it's pretty fun. It kind of makes watching defense more interesting when you're like, hey, I'm rooting for Luke Kuechly on the other side. He needs to get some tackles so I can get some more points. Just like with fantasy football, man, I feel like it's always more interesting when there's just like a little added bonus in there, right? I remember like the first time we did it, we just did one defensive player. So it was like, you know what I mean? Would you pick Marcus Peters at cornerback when he may not get any points? He might just get one pass deflection, one tackle, finish with the game with 3 points. Or he could get 2 picks and 1 for a touchdown and finish with 26. Like, it's just kind of an interesting thing having that situation. So, as you can see, just driving around doing me, living life. Dune buggy. I think I already talked about this, but this thing sucks to drive. In my opinion, maybe just not used to driving something like this, tapping the horn and shit. But yeah, I've pretty much not left this area the whole game. I have been in whatever town I'm in the entire time, just chasing shots that come in the area. I have 18 kills and I haven't left the city. It's kind of crazy to think about, but the zone does pull right to me, so I guess that's fair. And I have a ghillie suit in the city, which sounds pretty useless. Anyway, definitely enjoyed. This part right here was the one part where I need a pistol for this game. I get into like a little spicy gunfight where I may not have won it. Had the time to kill in PUBG been any more like, I don't know, Black Ops 4 or even COD Mobile. I don't really know. The time to kill in PUBG seems very fast. I feel like I'm like literally disintegrating people while nobody else is really shooting at me. So I don't really know how this game's supposed to work with the bots, but I feel like there's quite a few because I don't think I ever had anywhere near a desire of dying, just because that's just how the game felt. So that being said, we'll go ahead and hop into this dude's dead body right here. I guess that was earlier. I don't remember where that gunfight was. I think it was earlier where I needed the pistol. That dead body right there was where I needed it. So maybe I'm in the wrong. Anyway, somebody's honking a horn outside. That's crazy. Let's discuss the end game, which is where we're in now. This is where it gets a little bit of spicy quesadillas, right? I'm at 11 kills right now. I've been a little bit, frying it up. I feel like for a BR game, any BR game, generally speaking, 15 kills plus, great game. Great game. 20 plus, amazing game. 25, I think that's like, you know what I mean? That's like top 1% of people get a 25 kill game ever, much less like get that often, right? Like an Alcatraz or like a big BR map like Caldera, Warzone, Al Mazrah, Rules Survival, PUBG, COD Mobile BR. Like 25 is crazy. Like you're going crazy. You're in the mix. That's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of killing. So definitely think that's a very interesting thing to note here. Look at these shots, dude. I should have killed this guy. I missed my fire button multiple times right here. I completely just whiffed on it because it's so small. Top left fire button right there cannot hit anything. Look at that. Where's that shot going, bro? One thing I do like is that I don't have to unaim from where I'm aiming. One thing I don't like is that I'm a thumbs player and I can't move. So that's not cool because I could just die. And I don't want to die. Dying is not fun. That being said, I really did enjoy using the sniper. Sniping sometimes in video games, man, is one of the most satisfying things. Like just hitting a shot from a long way away and killing somebody. I mean, it just feels good, man. And I see shots over here, and I got to wait for this dude to render in, right? Like, where is he at? I see the shots. There's somebody over there somewhere doing the derriere, and they need to die to me. Don't even know if I ever see this guy. Where's he at? Dots on the map. There's a guy over there somewhere. I see the shots. I don't remember. Maybe I don't kill him yet. I get a lot of kills, right? I'm at 13 now. I've been very successful in my endeavor to win. But boom, right here. Look at this. Was that a bot? Was it a real dude? Did that guy see me? Day 42109, whatever the hell that was. Don't know why. He's got a zip code at the end of his name, but it is what it is. One thing I never noticed. Nobody ever went to that big-ass building right there in the middle of the circle. That's crazy. So I went there because I'm not a dumbass, even though I've been in the city the entire time. Obviously, make my way to the high ground. Anakin Skywalker reference, if you get that. Or whatever. Yeah, it was Anakin Skywalker. I had the high ground, some shit, whatever. It's more of a, is it an Anakin Skywalker reference or is it a The Rock reference? If you get the Anakin Skywalker one, you're probably younger. If you get the Rock reference, the movie The Rock, you're definitely older because that's like a classic version of that. So just type in The Rock, I have the high ground, and then type in Anakin Skywalker, I have the high ground into YouTube, and you'll be able to see both references. Yeah, I like movies. I make a lot of movie references, and like my day-to-day life, I make a lot of them. Most people never get it. Maybe one day I'll find somebody on my wavelength, and we can just literally talk to each other in movie references or just pop culture references, because that's how I do things. That's how my brain works. I associate everything with music, movies, and TV shows, even though I'm not the biggest fan of TV shows. That being said, let's go ahead and talk about my positioning here, right? We're up to 16 big ones, baby. And I'm in a 1v2, right? There's two other people on the map. Technically 1v1v1. Look at this guy. Hello? How did that not hit him? I don't know. I'd stop it and pause it for you, but it's obvious that I hit him. Boom, I hit him again. Now he's panicking. He's on the run. He's hopping. He's jumping. He's hopping. He's jumping. Boom, he climbs again, gives me the opportunity to shoot him. He was probably the best player in the lobby outside of me. Of course, I'm the best there is. And then I get this guy. This guy, look how fast he comes upstairs. This dude's flying. I'm like crouch walking and shit. Can't see him, right? Because I'm in third person mode. So I just start spraying all over the place. Boom, dead. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm the best in the game. Call me Scumpy. That's pretty much it, man. 27 minutes of commentary. You guys have been here the whole time. If you have, leave a like, comment, subscribe, because you fucking deserve it. Because that's insane. That's a long ass time to watch somebody's video. And I would appreciate it if you do that. That being said, we can watch my sharp shooting highlights where I missed shot after shot after shot after shot. Makes no sense why that's a sharp shooting highlight. Wouldn't it be when I snipe somebody in the face with one shot, one kill? Probably. Why is it? I don't know. This game's stupid. Got a bunch of stuff that I'll never care about because, like, why would I? When I have a guy who's barefoot running around winning BR matches. 1,300 damage. That pretty much explains why the time to kill is dog shit, because that makes no sense at all whatsoever. That being said, we're kind of done here. That's pretty much it. You guys will see I have 1 game played, 1 win, and 18 KD. So I'm the best. Nobody has that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support on the channel. Long video that should have been done forever ago, but you know, it is what it is. Lots of major complications with life and other things. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Have a nice day.